Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Design Cafe. This week's episode, we're in my favorite rug store, and we're going to be talking about rugs today. We're going to be talking about rug and how do you know what rug to purchase, especially if you're purchasing it online. Okay, so let's get into it. Come on, let's go. Okay, guys, we're going to jump right into it. This week, we're going to be talking about budget. We're going to be talking about maintenance. We're going to be talking about customization. So, if you have not watched last week's video, go back and watch last week's video about rugs because I want you to be well educated and knowledgeable about selecting your next rug. So, stay tuned and let's get into it. Let's start talking about rugs. So in selecting the style, we spoke about colors and we spoke about pattern a lot. Now let's talk about maintenance, okay? Okay, let's go through and break down the requirements for the different type of maintenance you need to consider when you are purchasing a rug. And one of them is definitely on the top of the list, which is shedding. Okay, then you want to think about the staining, then you want to think about different cleaning methods and the time and effort is going to take you to get this done. Okay, so those are some of the key elements that we need to consider. So let's talk about, like, let's talk about some of the rugs that I've already mentioned, the material of the rugs that we mentioned, and what is going to require for you to maintain that rug. Okay, so for wool rugs. Wool rugs are going to shed. They are pruned for shedding. Just like your dog and your cat may shed, a wool rug is definitely going to shed, especially when it's new. When a wool rug is new, it's going to shed like crazy. Over time, that is going to kind of tame down, but you still are going to have to deal with some shedding. However, if you're doing regular vacuuming, this can definitely help reduce the shedding over time. Is how long you want to deal with that. You may love, yes, a wool rug, but do you want to deal with the shedding? So that's definitely one of the big things. If you really want a wool rug, I would say look at the reviews for that rug and see the kind of trouble people are having with the shedding. Did it last? Was it a lot of shedding? Was it a little bit of shedding? And then you can make a more educational decision on that part when it comes to selecting the rug, when it comes to the shedding. Wool and staining, right? Wool has a natural stain resistance to some extent, not to the fullest extent, but to some extent, but still susceptible to spills. Prompt blotting with a clean cloth and gentle cleaning solutions can help to prevent the stain from setting. However, once stain sets into a wool rug, yeah, it can cost you money wise. Let's talk about the different cleaning methods that you can definitely use with a wool rug. Wool rugs should be vacuumed regularly with a brush attachment to remove dirt and debris. So you see, the maintenance of a wool rug to help that rug have the lifetime that rug should give you. There's more things you have to consider in terms of the maintenance. Okay, normally we're gonna just get a vacuum, throw it on a rug, and we're good to go. But when it comes to a wool rug, you have to think on different brushes that you will want to use to try to vacuum up the dirt and debris that can tend to stick into the fibers of a wool rug. Getting it professionally clean may be required for that deep cleaning, but spot cleaning with mild detergents and water is usually sufficient for like minor stains. So again, as you can see, having a wool rug can definitely require more maintenance for you than a typical rug. Okay, so wool rugs require moderate maintenance, including regular vacuuming, occasional spot cleaning. Professional cleaning may be needed periodically, depending on the usage and soiling
of the rug. Let's talk about cotton rugs. Cotton rugs typically do not shed as much as wool rugs, right? But they may release like lint or like fibers over time with the cotton rugs. Staining, cotton rugs are more prone to staining than a wool rug and may absorb spills quickly. That's one thing I can say with cotton rugs. Immediately blotting with clean cloth and gentle cleaning solutions is essential to prevent stains in a cotton rug. Cleaning methods, I would say, with a cotton rug is by vacuuming it regularly to remove surface dirt. Are often machine washable, but I would say to check the care labels before purchasing these rugs, because that would help you to determine if you want to deal with the maintenance of that rug. Okay, but definitely spot cleaning with mild detergent and water is also effective in removing stains from a cotton rug. The maintenance, cotton rugs, regular vacuuming and occasional washing to keep them clean. Okay, spot cleaning is always necessary. I would say with just any rug is always necessary. So as soon as you see a stain, clean it immediately. Do not allow that stain to dry in. The longer it stays there, the more permanent it's going to come to the fibers. So definitely all rugs, I would say, to ensure that you are spot cleaning them quickly. Okay, now let's talk about synthetic rugs, which is with the polypropylene and the nylon, you know, those type of materials. Those typically do not shed, and that is because of the type of material. You know, those type of materials are made from plastic, and they can control if they want that to shed or not. Okay, so those typically does not shed as they are not natural fiber rugs like the wool and like the cotton, like the silk rugs. Like those are definitely not don't shed like that. Also, when it comes to the staining, they are more stain resistant and very easily to clean. Again, is because of the type of fiber. It's a synthetic fiber. It's a man-made fiber. So they can definitely put in all the different chemicals in it to help it to not stain. Okay, they are ideal for high traffic areas. So if you have a high traffic area in your home, a synthetic rug would be a better bet for you to get. There are some good ones and there are some very cheap ones. So you will want to look for the better quality ones if you want to use them in your space. So households with pets and children, definitely a synthetic rug might be the route you want to try to go, because you know most stains can easily be wiped away with a damp cloth. Okay. For synthetic rugs, they are very easy to clean and to maintain. Regular vacuuming is recommended to remove dirt and debris. Spot cleaning with mild detergent again, and normally when you're cleaning a rug you want to use mild detergent. Okay, and water is sufficient for most stains. Some synthetic rugs can also be machine washed for deeper cleaning. The maintenance of a synthetic rug requires minimal maintenance compared to natural fiber rugs. Okay, so regular vacuuming, occasional carpet cleaning are typically, you know, the maintenance that you will have to do for a synthetic rug. So yeah, so that's it on synthetic rugs. Let's talk about those natural fiber rugs like the jute rug. Say it's sisal. Yeah, that one. So let's talk about that. Those are like those natural fibers, those silk those silk fibers and so forth, those really add that nice elegance to a rug. These natural fibers, that's why I tend to go towards them, because I like that luxe look. So if you're looking for that luxe look, you definitely want to look at these natural fiber rugs. So let's talk about the maintenance and so forth. The different characteristics of what these rugs can offer you. So let's talk about the shedding, okay? So natural fiber rugs, again, like the jute and the sisal, you're gonna kind of have just a little shedding in the beginning, but I would say it's nothing to complain about. I do have a silk rug, and I can say I haven't seen shedding. Now, when you vacuum it, you will see something in the vacuum. But as to have seen the shedding, and I have a dark floor, so you would definitely see the stuff on the dark floor. And I can say I did not experience that. Okay? Yeah, but shedding typically will definitely decrease over a short period of time. It's not going to take a long time for it to you see it decrease, and that's just by vacuuming. Okay? Let's talk about the staining of natural fibers. Natural fibers are absorbent, and they may stain easily. However, you can get those natural fibers that have been treated. Now, not because a natural fiber stains, you'll be like, oh my God, I don't want that because it's going to stain. It can be treated. Most manufacturers are going to treat their rugs, so you have to look to see the different testing. So when you go to look for the descriptions or whatever for that rug, the specifications of the rug, see if that rug was treated, if it has any testing. Sometimes it would just only show you like a code, and you can just Google and see what that code means. It will tell you what testing that rug with the fibers went through, so that you will have a rug that's stain resistant. Okay, because it went through a testing phase. Okay, that's what we call when we call performance fabric. Performance fabric is fabric that went through a testing stage, and different chemicals was added to it to make it perform better than if it didn't have these different chemicals added to it. Okay. So the natural fiber rugs should be vacuumed regularly with a brush attachment to remove dirt and debris. Spot cleaning with mild detergent and water is effective for removing stains again. But avoid saturating. That's what I was talking about a while ago. If you see a stain happening or just a cord, try to clean it as quick as possible, because once stains become saturated into the fibers, you kind of have to get it professionally clean, and sometimes a professional cleaner would not be able to remove those stains. And for the maintenance, again, you just need moderate maintenance for natural fiber rugs, including the vacuuming again and the spot cleaning. Okay, they may need to be more professionally. That's why I am getting my rug professionally cleaned today. So they may need more professional cleaning sometimes than a synthetic rug would actually need. Okay. So when considering a rug, you have to consider the maintenance. It's essential to assess to lifestyle household members, including pets, and the rug's location within your home. This is extremely important. Choose a rug with maintenance requirements that align with your ability and willingness to invest time and effort in upkeeping that rug. Next, let's discuss budget. Now, you can get a rug that costs. Now, one thing I always say, when something costs more does not mean that it's better. That doesn't typically work for rugs. The more a rug has better quality, better fibers, is the way it was made, especially if it was handmade, definitely the budget is going to be higher. The cost of that rug is going to be higher versus if you have like a synthetic rug, the cost of that is going to be lower. So that theory that I always use does not typically work for rugs. That is why I every time I need a rug, I go to the rug outlet. So it's not that it's not obtainable for you to still get a good rug and not pay that high price, like the $4,000 to $3,000. You can go to a rug outlet if you have a good one, and I have found a good one that I've been using for years. Okay, so once you go there, you can get these rugs for 70% off. Okay, so definitely think on budget. Budget is going to determine which one of these rugs you're going to go with. Are you going to go with natural fibers, or are you going to go with synthetic fibers? Which one are we going to go with? But never allow budget to dictate the style of the rug and the size of your rug. Never. The next thing you want to consider is the functionality. Consider the intended use of the rug and how it will fit into your lifestyle and into your space. The rug needs to be functional. I always say don't put things in your space that is not functional. So consider the functionality of the rug. Okay? You have to, again, think about how easy is this rug going to be to clean? How durable is it going to be to withstand the usage of, of the rug, the heavy traffic, or is it going to be soft? Is it going to be plush? Are you intended to, maybe you want to lay on the rug? All these different things you have to think on the functionality of the rug. When you step off your bed, do you want it to feel very soft under the feet or not? All these things you have to consider when you're selecting a rug. What is the functionality of the rug? Am I putting the rug outdoors on my enclosed sunroom patio? You don't want a soft rug out there. You more want one of those jute rugs type out there that would have that more stiffer straw type material being used to weave that rug. That will work better on the outdoor. So you have to think on all these things when you're purchasing the rug. You wouldn't want to put a rug, an indoor rug, outdoor. Okay, so think on the functionality of the rug when you're selecting the rug. The next thing you want to think about is the customization. Do I want to get a rug customized for the size that I want? Maybe I want it to have certain colors in it. All these things you have to explore. Or I'm just going to see a rug that I'm going to like and I'm going to purchase that one. So do you want customization or not? Maybe you don't want the rug to have the border on it. Maybe you wanted to have fringes on the side. Do you want a customized rug or you don't? So you have to think on all of these different elements when you're thinking on purchasing your first rug. And I would say do not rush and purchase a rug. Just like how you want to take time to do other things in your space, take time to select the right rug. Next thing I want you to also look at is your trial period. How long is your, not the manufacturer, but how long is the retailer giving you to test out this piece? So make sure that they have return policies. Can I return the rug? Okay, how long do I have before I can return this rug? And that will determine whether or not I'm gonna get this rug and try it out, or no, I'm not going to take a chance and get this rug. There are thousands of rugs out there. Do not settle for one rug if you don't have these options to return. I don't know how it is in other countries, but I know here in America, we can return anything. And that's why we buy, we try, we don't like, we return. That is our prerogative. That is a asset that we have, and we utilize it. I have bought a watermelon before from Kroger. I did not like how it tasted and I took it back. Okay, that is a benefit that they gave us, so utilize it. Don't feel like, oh, I returned too much stuff. No, you don't. It is a benefit you have when you're spending your coins. You have a choice. It's just like when you're purchasing a house. You have time, even after you close on that house, to say, you know what, I don't want this no more. It's called buyer's remorse. Okay? Utilize it. Okay guys, so that is it. I think we have covered everything when it comes to selecting the right rug. Now this is easier when you're selecting a rug in person versus when you're selecting it online. All of the tips that I just gave you when you're selecting a rug online, these are the things that you need to look for before you select that rug and before you make that big purchase. Purchasing a rug is a big purchase. Okay, again, don't forget, create your mood boards and create your mood board. Again, create your mood boards. After your mood board, go to your inspiration board, and from your inspiration board, then you can start to shop. Take your time to purchase your pieces so that everything can be cohesive and work together. So do not rush out there and buy the wrong rug, waste your coins, and that rug don't work out for you. We don't want that. So on that note, guys, I hope this information was very informative for you. I hope you feel confident now to go out and select the right rug for you. Okay? If you love this comment, if you love this video, definitely leave me a comment down below and let me know that you love it. Let me know that you made it to the end of the video. And I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.
Always remember, never let your budget dictate your style, but create a space that you love. Design for life.